Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Oh my, what a way to kick off, right? So Ripple scores major win as judge finds out if SEC lied to court. October 9. This is massive. So Ripple found out about an email chain between the SEC and a third party that could prove Hinman's 2018 speech was not merely a personal opinion, but the SEC's policy. The judge wants to take a look at it. Get a look, judge, because I'm telling ya, what you find there, and that could be game over. Finalized, finished, done. See you later. We're out of here. Continue with the bull run. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get this party started. I don't know about you, XRP Army, but I'm getting goosebumps because I can feel it. Type comment in the comment, type feel it if you're feeling it, right? If you feel that this is about to be over. Such a long time in the making, but the judge wants to review the email chain. This is going to be massive. Now, from a price prediction point of view and what's been going out there in the market, how bullish really is XRP? Well, look, from a charts point of view, from a technical perspective, we know what's about to come. We know what's happening, what is happening, and there have been large spikes in accounts being created, and I think we are literally a ticking time bomb. And I got some charts to show you later on and some graphs that literally point at this being a really exciting time. Now, SEC versus Ripple, XRP holders score huge win, obviously, like with the fact that they are also going to be involved. But the big one was earlier on when I mentioned about, the Ripple score major win as judge finds out the SEC lied. It's going to be massive for the case. Now, Ripple calls negligence as SEC seeks $1.38 billion from the XRP lawsuit. Now, I don't know about you, but pay the fine. Let's get on with this. But the SEC seeks disgorgement of at least $1.38 billion in revenue generated by Ripple from those exact same contracts, yet says it can't be bothered to actually read them. So Ripple says SEC is triply wrong. So this is blowing up now, right? So this is the finale. This is before the settlement happens, right? This always takes place. They are throwing punches at each other, a few left jabs, a few right jabs. But I think Ripple's going to get that knockout, and it'll be a win, or maybe potentially the whole case thrown out, right? Depending how this plays with the judge and what the judge finds in that email chain, it could be that the whole thing is thrown out. And I cannot wait. That would be even sweeter, to be honest. That would be even better than actually just having just a settlement. In other news, the SEC approves an ETF tracking the performance of Bitcoin investment companies. Now, this is bullish for the industry as a whole. So just 4 months after application, Vault Equities Vault Bitcoin Revolution ETF has received the green light from the US Securities and Exchange Commission. So that's pretty quick turnaround time. And again, we'll keep an eye out how the ETFs go. Are there going to be any further delays? But does that push back the bull run in general? We'll cover that off, throughout the month of October and what that all means in general in regards to other coins as well, right? Not necessarily XRP related, but I'll cover that off, why the ETFs are such an important role. Now, Washington takes aim at the booming crypto industry. So the report on stablecoins now circulating among top officials will kick off a Biden administration to bid to bring federal oversight to digital assets. This isn't good news, right? So we do have to keep an eye out. The White House, the banks, they are worried about what DeFi and DeFi finance can do to the entire global economy. So they're going to try and regulate it. We'll keep an eye out on what they're up to, because that could be, that could not be good news. We're going to have to keep a very, very, very close eye on that. So China declares cryptocurrencies transactions illegal. Bitcoin price falls. That's like, that was, you can tell already, it was so typical of them, right? Because it was so calculated. And I wanted to bring it up because it was so calculated, right? The whales were able to buy more, and then boom, October 1, everything started to go up and go off. So just be mindful. It isn't always what it seems. So do as they do, not as they say. Don't do what the media is saying. Do what they do. Watch what they're doing. Analyze what they're doing. Look at what they're buying, what they're selling. because that told a completely different story to what you heard in the media. And never, ever get your emotions in the way. Now, from a price action point of view, we are edging ever closer to this particular formation ending. It goes up or it goes down, but this time I think it's going to go up, and I think we're going to get to that 130. I think it's pretty obvious. Now, should it not, should it fail, then it will probably go towards a 90 cents mark. But 135, I think, is coming, and it is a ticking time bomb, right? Whichever way we look at it, it is coming, and that's so exciting. And you know what? It's probably going to make us wait right until the end, but the wait will be worth it. But once we break out of that yellow line above and consolidate above it, we are on our way, which is right on the edge of the $1.10, which I've been talking about for a long time. Now, in 2013, this was the move that happened with XRP. In 2017, this was the move that occurred. In 2021, this is the move that is happening, right? So this is the 3 years of where Bitcoin went, right? I said XRP before, my apologies. So this is what happened in 2013. Then this is what happened in 2017. And this is where we are right now in 2013. We are on the cusp of a major bull cycle coming through the entire industry. And I can't wait to bring it to you. But back on XRP, when we do look at this, it's looking really solid. Back on updates when it comes to the case, so Ripple files a motion to seal various redacted portions for their most recent filing, as well as exhibits attached to those filings. The SEC objects to the requested redactions and the sealing of the exhibits. So once again, it's a tussle between the two, right? It's going backwards and forwards. And look, it is a bloodbath out there between the two, but we know that it's coming. It's coming home, and I can just feel it. And especially when the judge gets a hold of those emails, it's going to be very exciting. Let's jump into Etani. Let's have a look at some indicators. Now, as we begin to look at Etani and from an indicator perspective point of view, we can see here on the hourly that we've just had a drop, and it is dropping at the moment, like we're sitting at $1.06, 0.36% down for the day, so not that much down, right? But when we look at the 4 hour, and we look at this, we're looking at not much room, right? There's not been that much activity happening. Like from $1.07 to $1.06 flat, like that's all that's been. There's not been anything, right? It's been very stable. There hasn't been any much action going on, which of course makes people very nervous when they're watching other coins fly and make some really big headways out there in the market. From a 12-hour perspective, you can see that the Bollinger Band on the MACD is starting to close in on the bullish versus bearish, but again, there has not been that much action. It's been pretty flat. So when you look at the daily though, it is bullish. So we are patiently waiting for that $1.10 and consolidation above $1.10. It's been days in the making. We still don't have it. I don't think we'll still have it in in the next 12 hours or so, 24 hours. And as always, it may surprise us and just boom, break out and go above very quickly. But right now, we're just simply waiting. We're waiting for that $1.10 break. Once it breaks out of the $1.10, we'll be on our way to $1.30. Let's have a look at some of the drawings. Okay, so we're kicking off with this one tonight because when we're looking at the formation and we're looking at what's going on right now, we are looking for this break, and that break will come. And once we consolidate above it, then we will fly straight towards $2.70. Have a consolidation there, and then go to $4.50. And I think that will be right on the edge of end of October. And that's again from my personal opinion. Like one man opinion, it's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just looking at the charts and I'm looking at what's going on, and I can see 450 around the corner, right on the edge of the end of the month. Some pretty deep consolidation there before we take off towards the double digits. But the first buying a breakout is at that 110 zone, right? If you want to be really safe, you do it at around 112, 113. Then it will be your first target as a day trader. If you were day trading, would be 150. But like I said, if you want to be 100% sure, you got to wait for that 110 consolidation above 110, and then we're off. But we are about to go off, right? It is forming really, really nicely, and then we will have that breakout and have the break towards 130. I do feel for you guys because obviously it is a frustrating coin to hold while you watch others do that. But remember the long road, remember the zoom out, remember why you got in there in the first place, and have a very, very strong mindset because the future does look very, very bright for XRP, for instant liquidity, and in general for the whole cryptocurrency world as we finally get that legal clarity. That's what we're waiting on. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And as always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.